Fall Guys is already dying. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for making this video, and some people are going to be happy with me for making this video, but in general, I'm just making it because, well, why not? Clearly, Fall Guys became an overnight sensation in terms of its popularity, ousting even that of the player bases of Minecraft, Fortnite, and basically everything else you could possibly think of in the course of only a month. It was obviously 2020's most anticipated and successful game in the short term, and it's most likely Rewind 2020 material. And as a disclaimer, as I make this video, I have to make it known that I definitely don't have any strong feelings either way about Fall Guys, and I definitely am not some kind of hater about it, but I think it's fair that we look at this from a non-biased perspective and understand why it's exactly dying even after its extreme blow-up in popularity, and in general why it blew up to begin with. And first of all, welcome to the Thetekkitrealm, and if you click that subscribe button if you haven't already, you'll get 10 years of good luck. But games like Fall Guys exploit just one thing that makes them extremely popular, and that is obviously their continual addictive traits. Now obviously that can generally just mean anything, but for Fall Guys, they specifically took advantage of one particular aspect of gaming, and that was the competitive nature of being in first place, or wanting to achieve general victory over everyone else. Basically, the whole idea that fuels every other popular game in history. Call of Duty, Battle Royale games such as Fortnite, PUBG, and everything else you can think of, except with the same type of factors that we saw when Fortnite first blew up, a much different way of going about it, which is more suitable to all different types of audiences, some of which may not necessarily be that interested in playing realistic type of first-person shooter games, but yet incorporating that same successful strategy. Basically, all you do in Fall Guys is you open up the game, you join a match, and it's basically like Wipeout, if anyone is even old enough to remember that whole thing. You basically are just this little thing, and you just try to not get knocked down. And if you do, you're most likely going to rage quit and destroy your entire computer, because the experience is literally that immersive. Seriously, after about 5 minutes of playing this game, you're pretty much going to feel symbiotically connected to it, like your whole life relies on being qualified at that point on. There's just no other option. Your life goal, will, and testaments all rely on just simply being successful in the game. And that's the thing. The game is so fluffy and cartoonish in nature that it attracts people's attention from a distance. And also, obviously, just keeps your eyes on the screen at all times. You don't want to look away because everything that happens on the screen is continually flashy and interesting. You want to see who comes out last and victorious, and without having to wait boring amounts of time scouring an open field or an open landscape with some perspective of a Call of Duty type of game just to lose by someone camping in a bush. But no, you don't get that in this game. It's just simple and straight to the point, yet elegantly enough to keep people's attention for hours on end. You don't want to stop playing the game because you want to feel victorious. Once you start playing the game, you don't feel satisfied until you at least win once. And the thing is, once you win once, well, that's not going to be the first time you're going to attempt it, because the game will continually feed you more and more things to anticipate getting to that first place position again. A constant reward system and cycle which will keep players continually wanting to engage with the game. But of course, there's multiple aspects to this, and the second biggest one is of course timing. Timing is the biggest element of Fall Guys' success. In this case, it was fully revealed in the middle and midst of this giant pandemic which has gotten pretty much everyone to stay at home. And also during the summer months where people wouldn't even be in school anyways, it's quite clear to see that the game was released at peak periods of time where the most potential audience would have really nothing better to do except hop onto this fun and creative game just as a simple leisure experience that you can have fun with on your own or with other people that you are also stuck at home with. Now, whether the timing for this was purposeful or it was just accidental, clearly the people behind it were knowing what they were doing. But here's the thing with all of it. Fall Guys is just like so many other things, and there's not really anything sustainable about it. You can add 500 new updates into the game, adding different things like skins, add-ons, experience points, DLC, whatever they have in there for really anyone's guess. But in general, it's not going to change the ultimate concept that reeled people in. There's obviously a downside to having your entire game based off of nothing but an aesthetically pleasing competition. And that is that the game itself is limited to just that, and eventually everyone playing it is going to lose interest onto something else. A long time ago, I predicted this exact phenomenon to take place with Fortnite as it blew up. Obviously, Fortnite exhibited the same types of changes and uniqueness that no other battle royale or competition-based game had at that time. It had a cartoonish and unique way of going about establishing its gameplay, which made it more alluring to different types of people of all different ages, but still, despite their ability to add and change the game throughout the years, it was still never able to fully attract people's attention forever. And that's just because no matter what they could have done, well, the game was limited to just simply a flying bus over a map and jumping out and fighting against each other. The same thing with Fall Guys. Now we can obviously already see the effects of Fall Guys slowly dropping within society currently as of right now. I mean, even the trends for the game itself has dipped down to only 30% that it was just within the first month that it was released. Clearly this could be due to multiple reasons, obviously because after the lockdown took place, more and more people started going back to work and resuming their daily activities, along with those kids going back to school not having as much time to waste on their fun looking little jelly bean style game, and this causes a chain reaction of people to slowly stop caring because less people play the game and therefore less people create content for the game as well, and the same cycle that happened to Fortnite, as I call the death spiral, happens except in a way more rapid progression. Now Fall Guys might be able to recover from this if they do some kind of crazy marketing technique, but the problem with that is there's not much to market. With the game's simplicity comes limitability. There's just not much more to the game that can be advertised that hasn't already been known by people. Basically, all of the game's audience has already been exposed to it since the rapid growth of publicity happened in such a quick time that there's not really much more room of growth to go, which generally means that the only direction from here is down. Well, I hate to rain on everyone's parade, but that's just kind of how things are sometimes. Now, I personally don't have a problem with Fall Guys, but I think the evolution of games like this is quite apparent. First we had Minecraft, and then Minecraft was killed by Fortnite, and then Minecraft came back and killed Fortnite again, and kinda lived alongside with Minecraft for a while, and then all of a sudden, within the course of 2 months, Fall Guys comes along and just kills both of them. It's the same story over and over again. I can personally play this game, record some gameplay footage, and upload it to YouTube, and, use it as some background footage for my own self, but in general, the quality of entertainment just seemingly isn't too sustainable. Obviously, it's visually attractive, and generally captivating, but it's generally just one of those games where you get home from school and you just start playing it for about an hour, and then after that you're pretty much just bored, and the same thing happens on a day-to-day basis. So in my own personal opinion, I couldn't really care less, but at the same time, I kind of do find it fascinating. The rate of explosion and transition into mainstream attention that this game had even puts Fortnite's rise in 2018 to shame. But yet, of course, what goes up must come down, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So, yep, Fall Guys will fall. But I'd like to know your opinions on this game. Do you enjoy Fall Guys? And, well, you probably obviously do if you're watching this video, or you either hate it with a passion enough to watch this video anyways. But I would like to know. Why don't you just go ahead and leave a comment down there so I can go ahead and read every single one of them, and I'd like to have everyone's joint opinion on this matter. But until the next video, I'll see you guys later.